Okay, so I'm really excited to play this game. I grew up basically on Zelda. Uh, didn't play it on the regular Nintendo when I got the regular Nintendo. I think I was like 4 when I got that regular Nintendo. But Super Nintendo, the first game we got when we got it for Christmas was Link to the Past. Played that game the entire break of for Christmas break. Beat it, loved it. Beat it a couple more times. Played Ocarina of Time on the N64. Loved that game. And then even when I got the Wii, played Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Another amazing game. Loved how it played. Loved how the game progressed. Loved all of the gadgets and gizmos and things that you got to play with. And gadgets and gizmos. Don't know if that isn't makes me an old man for using that term, but it sounds like an old man term. But anyway, there's a lot of other games from the Zelda series I haven't played. I even played Wind Waker for a bit. It kind of lost me. Maybe I'll go back and play it at some point. But those 3 Zelda games are really, they just share the top of my favorite games list. I just recently got a Switch and the equipment to record, and so I thought this has got to be the game I play to start really exploring video games and recording them, my experience, how much I enjoy them. Uh, Zelda can be a bit intimidating. What I know about this game is I know it's like very expansive, more of almost like an open world sandbox experience for this kind of game. And so, will it be 50 hours? Will it be 150 hours to beat this game? I don't know. I'm really doing this as something part time right now to really just do it the best I can to fit it in, and I would really love to beat this game and experience all it has. But we'll see what time allows. Is this a game that is really long and I want to play every second of it? I really hope so. It's really hard to find those games nowadays with all of the other games coming out. And I know that this is only first. Tears of the Kingdom is another game I have to play after this. So let me just jump right in and see what this holds for me, and I really hope I love it because I love so many of the other Zelda games. And one thing I know about these games is the music is always amazing, so it's something I'm excited about. I don't know if I don't think I've heard a note of this game in anything that I've luckily haven't seen much of this game throughout my life.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Whoa.
Wake up, Link.
I wish I had a tub that big. A little headrest. Be nice. Oh, kind of looks like a tree. But like alien-ish technology in a way. Are we jumping in here? Oh wow, okay. Alright, camera's a bit slow, but I like to start with the controls as they are because sometimes they design it that way. Like maybe it's better. Developers think it's better to do it this way, but we'll see. Examine.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Wow. Sheikah slate. Whoa. Really? Looks like the Switch. Alright. Mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it, obviously. Sheikah. It kind of sounds like I remember Ocarina of Time when you arrive as adult Link. Don't you meet Sheik? Isn't that a character? Is it supposed to be the same thing, like lore-wise? Let's see. Well-worn trousers. Those old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit short, though. Equip weapon and other gear here. I appreciate Disembodied Voice for providing some pants. It's really nice. Alright, sort back, select, rotate. So, select. Equip. Nice. Try rotate link. Okay, inventory, system. Save, load, ability controls, DLC. Interesting. So one thing I have to get used to is I'm used to playing Xbox controllers, so A and B are in different spots. So I know you usually select B to get out of menus and A to select to observe or grab an item, and they switch them. For whatever reason, they're different spots on this controller. I'm sure A has always been the right and B has always been on the left. Wait, in the original Nintendo controller, I think A was on the left and B was on the right. When did that change? Okay. Is this a shirt? Yes. Alright, old shirt. Thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. I didn't used to like shirts like that until recently, like the baseball shirts. But it does make you feel like constantly like you want to pull your sleeves down further or pull them up. Alright. Equip. There we go. Oh. Yes! It's not a Zelda game unless you can pick things up and throw them. That wasn't a throw. Okay. Can I jump? What? That's a jump? Really? I can't say I could jump higher, but I usually expect my video game characters to have bigger hops than that. Alright. Let's go. Alright.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
So, when I got my Switch a few months ago, I looked at all the games you can play on the Nintendo store. Turok 2 is there. That was another one of my favorite games to play, and I actually really enjoyed me and my friends used to play the deathmatch on that, up to 4-player deathmatch on there, and but when I got this and I was recently testing out the Switch and seeing what I could do on it, and I played Turok 2, and there is a character called I am Ada. I think that's her name, and this sounds like the same voice actress. I wonder if it is, or if there's maybe it just, or maybe British people just sound alike to me. I don't know. We'll see.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Also feels very Dark Souls in a way. And if you want to know if I'm a real gamer, I have never beaten a Dark Souls game. I played them a bunch. So if that means I don't have a gamer card, then I do not have a gamer card. But I don't think that's a requirement. Okay. What if we just build a house here? What if we just stay here? Do we need to venture out there? We haven't been given an objective yet. We can just sit here and look at how pretty everything is. Oh. Is this a stick to hit people with? Alright. The infamous starting stick. Attack with their weapon using it? Oh. Haha, haha. See how I did that? How I just, what? Run, okay. You see how I figured that out? I didn't know that my weapon wasn't equipped. And I just looked up the top left, saw those directional buttons with the left and the right, with the sword. And I knew that if I pressed the directional pad to the right, it would probably allow me access to a weapon. Oh no. Oh, and they do get damaged. Shoot. Okay. Okay, that is some food. Can I climb you? I can climb you. No! Don't damage that. I need it. Many of these mushrooms as I can. Oh, okay. Take another tree branch, change weapon. Okay. I got 2 of these now. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, cool. Oh, it doesn't let you eat if you can't. That's good. Some games will just let you eat even if you don't need to, and then you hit the wrong button and burn through all your supplies. That can be frustrating. This is like, oh, another thing about these games are always really gorgeous, especially in the beginning. And then they become, if there is a dark world, which many of the games do have, I know that then it becomes very tragic to see this landscape just change. Oh, Link.
Link,
Oh.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
I'm going. Can I? Sheikah slate. Oh, okay. Here's the map. Great. Oh, I don't want to stamp. I love stamps, though. In the games that have this now, this mechanic, so nice to be able to mark on your map in the game certain points of interest in the way you want to. It's really cool. I didn't know this game had it. The first time I saw it was in Animal Well. And I was like, that is very cool. That's very helpful. But, okay, we have a quest now. Great. Can I just enjoy the view, though? It's so pretty. Look at this place. That's a cool... Okay. But, the voice in your head thing, you know, come on. Like, Ocarina of Time had Navi, and that was, you know, okay. You know, some people really meme now, but anyway. There's things on this tree here. Can I climb the tree? I can climb the tree. Yes. Oh, that's not how you climb though. Common fruit found in trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. Fantastic. Let go. Okay. Baked apple. Oops. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go around taking whatever you please. You know, that is a thing in most RPG games. I'm playing, like, I know in the Fallout games and a lot of those, Bethesda games, like, you're at a shop, you take something, they get mad at you. But I'm also playing Adamfall, and you'll go into a shop, and things lying around, they're, like, you can't go in areas, but if there's something laying out, you can just take it. Doesn't matter where it is. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in this part. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answer a question with a question. That's fair enough. Oh, interesting too. I know most Legend of Zelda games, Link has no... what's the word I'm looking for? He has no ability to speak for himself. I mean, he's silent, but also it's just kind of like people tell him what to do. I think they respond to him like he says something, but really in the end, he has no dialogue. Here, you actually get to choose dialogue. That's an interesting thing they've decided as the game, and I think it's important. I think it's kind of weird to just be a very passive, like active character when you play them, but passive when it comes to any type of interaction. So, I'm glad that they added that to really kind of push you along and make Link feel more like a character in his own right, instead of just an avatar for you and having no agency. That's the word I was looking for. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire Kingdom of Hyrule. I mean, that's gotta be annoying, right? If you walk around and something's banging around, clanking around the whole time. The temple there, long ago, was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, is sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Yeah? What? What? Is that it? Oh ho! I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I'll need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apple are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Do you not have somewhere else to be, young one? So, mechanically that makes sense, but in real life, if you cook an apple, I don't think you get more nutrients out of it, right? I think you get less. But anyway, let's see. How do I... Can I cook here? Hold it. Can hold. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Holding 2 apples. No. Can I... Oh. What if I drop it here? So, oh, that's cool. Ha ha ha. Yes. Okay. Figuring things out. Oh, there's a stick over here. Can I take that stick? Torch! The torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will extinguish until you light it again. Well then, you just help yourself to the torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? Yeah, set things on fire. That's a rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. Ooh. I can catch grass on fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon, if need be. However, not swing it around without purpose. Just face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Okay, great. Yeah, they brought that mechanic back, too. Lock on. Yes. So... Is it here? Aha! Is there a day-night cycle? I know that Ocarina of Time had a day-night cycle. Does this have a day-night cycle? This is probably just a shadow from a thing, but okay, now how do you... Oh. Oh. Oh! Alright. Can I get hurt by fire? Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Oh, so when it's lit, you can't... Aha! Okay, you can't swing with it. And then... Ha ha ha. Oh, no, do I get hurt? Oh! Okay, I do. Ouchie. Okay, now I get to try out my apple. Perfect. Alright. So now... What am I doing? There we go. Can I roast these guys? I can hold them. Okay. There we go. Oh! Ah! Shoot. Okay. Drop with A. Toasty. Hey! Ah! Ah! Oh, they can overcook! No! Okay. Perfect, okay. So okay. Hold it. Okay. So, got it. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, let's light this fire down here. Alright. Ha 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 ha! No! Okay. It's gonna take some getting used to. Alright. Oh, the glass can light on fire. Oh, all that glass? All of this grass lights on fire. I light the tree on fire. Ah, doesn't look like it. Okay. Woodcutter's axe. Woodcutter's tool of choice for falling trees. Its formidable weight, and even balancing make it slow and efficient weapon. Uneven balancing. Okay. All right. Okay. Equip it. Cool. Whoa! Cool. Whoa! Can I cut this tree down? Oh! Hey! Yeah! Oh! Portable bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Okay. Let's chop some trees down, baby. Let's go. Aha. Oh. Take that. Croaker leaf. A single leaf swing of this giant cedar leaf can create a gust of wind strong enough to blow away light objects. These will sometimes fall off trees as they're chopped down. Throw a weapon in your hand. Yeah. Okay. Can I throw the axe? Nice. Acorn. Add one to a meal for nutty seasoning. Cool. I can cut it. I can push it. There's something up here, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh. What? Oh. Haha! You attacked me first, buddy. I think. Where are you going now? Go, dude! Bah! Eat it! Whoa! Did I get anything for that? Boko Blin Fang. A tooth obtained from a bokoblin. Oh, bokoblin. That's probably what it is. It's worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make it an elixir. Okay. Bokoblin horn. Severed hoard of a bokoblin. Creature often encountered in the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. Alright, 30 minutes in and really already having a lot of fun. This is great. Sometimes games can take a while to get there. Can I cut this tree down? Doesn't appear to be. No, can I climb here? So, do I get stamina back? I don't get stamina back. I lose stamina when I climb, and I don't get it back if I stop climbing. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a cave here. Where are you? Flint. Strike with a metallic weapon to generate a spark. This portable fire starter breaks after one use, but can create a long-lasting flame if used. Use it near firewood. So, not seeing the sun move, so I don't know if there's day-night cycle here currently. Oh, you can cut the grass just like in other games. Yeah! I haven't gotten a rupee yet, which is a little... Oh, how did I get hurt? Whoa. What? Okay. Eat it. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's go to this little spot on the map. I don't know if I can get back up there. Can I get back up here? Put you away. So he was talking about this place, but that's not where the map's telling me to go. I think I just want to go to the spot on this map for now. Oh! Oh, okay. Ah! Choo-choo jelly. A gelatinous substance that comes from a choo-choo. It's unusable in the state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. Maybe I'll just start using that now. Instead of, I'm going to cook this, I'm going to provide elemental stimulation. Oh, is that a goblin over there? Let's just walk the path for now. Oh. Rocks over there. Wonder if you can push those. Can you collect butterflies? I know in other games you can get a butterfly net and catch butterflies, so. Hyrule herb. This healthy herb grows abundantly in the plains of Hyrule. Cook it before eating to increase the number of health resources. Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. So I can climb this tree, but I'm just gonna chop it down to get these apples. Yeah. Okay. Where's this map sending me? How far away am I? Oh. Okay. Oops. Open the adventure log, follow the Sheikah's site. From out of nowhere, you hear a woman's voice speak to you. She instructs you to head to the marker displayed in the Sheikah's slate. Slate is both alien and somehow familiar to you. You find that you can access its map by pressing the minus button. Okay. Set destination. Okay. How horrifying do you think it would be to have a voice in your head that talks to you and tells you what to do? If you know it's like not you're going crazy, but you know it's just something else out there helping you, or at least you think they're trying to help you. Ah! Ah! Okay, these choo-choos. A lot of these adventure games have to have slaves. I remember, what was it, like Dragon Warrior. It was one of the first games I remember playing as a kid. And there's these slimes. What? Why are they a monster? Like, they make them kind of scary, but like, if you saw a moving slime in the wild, I don't know if you wouldn't want to go near it, but you wouldn't be scared of it. Okay, still going this way. I want to push these rocks, but I really just want to kind of get to my destination here. Oh. Okay. I don't know if you can crouch. I guess I haven't learned if I can crouch. Let's go, guys. Whoa! Oh! Arrow. Ah! Okay. No bueno. How do you dodge? Can you dodge? I got a bow. Yeah. Hey, dude, you shot. Hey! Hey! I want to dodge. Aha. Okay. Haha. Oh, I'm out. Oh, okay. Let's get some health here. Okay. So I'm still going over here. Okay. Oh, I'm going there. Looks like. Okay. So I'll take out this guy. Crouching. You can crouch. Haha. Get out of here. Haha! Oh no! You can damage it. No! Some arrows. Boko shield. Bokoblin made shield created by attaching a hand hold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty shoddy, so don't expect it to last very long. Raise your shield. Block when using a one-handed weapon. Very common sword, often kept by travelers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable against monsters. Okay. So I need to. What are these numbers? Okay, so that's okay. So if I switch to this, my attack damage I think goes from 3 to 5. And here's my bows and arrows. Here's my shield. So it's saying my axe is damaged, but do you have a damage meter on here? Oh, there's a temperature meter. Interesting. Okay. So there's no damage meter though. So how do I know? I don't see a damage meter. So how do I know the condition of it? I guess I just don't. Alright. So select equip. There we go. Okay, so I have a shield equipped, so if I have a one-handed weapon, now I might be equipped to shield. Cool. I'm sure I'll learn more as the game goes on, but let's go. Alright. Oh. Take the arrows. I'll take all the arrows I can get. Now. Okay. I see. So that's... I get the arrow back. I do get the arrow back. Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. So that's how I just draw the bow. And if I want to use my sword and then my shield. Okay, great. Jump. Swing. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Alright. Examine this. Place the Sheikah slate on the pedestal. Very trusting. Whoa. Cool. That's a pretty cool design. I think Watch for Falling Rocks, great. Because I feel like, you know, if you're making a game and you want to put something on a pedestal, you just put it on the pedestal, but they actually made it interesting, made a cool animation for it. Those are little touches I think that really help make for a more engaging experience when you're playing something. Hello? What? Tense music. What? Whoa. Oh, there's a wall around here? What? Oh, what? That's what's happening everywhere. Neat. Oh, I'm at the top already? Cool. Great Plateau Tower. Okay. Distilling local information. Distilling it. It sounds like something distilling. That's actually that's interesting. Do I have the map now? Cool. That's a nice little play on the sound we all know when you find a treasure. Okay. Could you disinfect that for me too? While you're at it? That'd be great.
Try to remember.
Okay.
You have been asleep
Kind of looks like
for
Hyrule.
the past 100
Wow.
years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
That looks like Ganon to me. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that definitely has some Ganondorf, Ganon imagery there.
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
So I probably could have caught on this before,
Before
but
it's too late.
that's Zelda talking to me? Okay, wow. Okay, let's take in the sights here. Okay, so there's that castle. Where'd I come from? I came from up there, right? Walk down this way. Walk down this path. Yep. So there's the temple that old man told me about. Looks like there's something up on the hill there. Looks like almost like a skull over there. Is that like a monster standing in front of it? Is that what that is? I wish I could zoom in. There's like ruins of a village or something over here. Just, oh man, there's so many interesting things to look at. And drawing your eyes in, like there's another tower over there. Looks like there's another tower over there. Alright. A mountain pass over there with another one of those towers. That, I think, is Hyrule Castle, or used to be. There's a volcano mountain. Looks like another spire over there. Alright. Oh. There's a bird. There's another, like, mesa over there. Another, oh, yeah. One thing I will say is everything about this game so far has been pretty gorgeous. Looking out into the distance, you can kind of tell that the textures are down a bit. Kind of looks like the way the textures looked up close in the N64 game. But that being said, it is what it is. It's still gorgeous. They still make it look really cool. Can't wait to explore everything here. Sometimes when you see all the areas you can explore, it can be a bit overwhelming. I'm not feeling that right now. I'm just really feeling like I just want to go there and see what's going on. So yeah, I think this is a great place to stop. I really want to just kind of break this up into hour-long chunks. I know we're a little short of an hour, but I really just want to see, this seems like a great stopping point right now. So far, everything about this game is really fun, engaging, looks great. Little bit of music that they have going on right now, it's good touch. It's not over the top. I'm looking forward to more epic moments, having the epic feel, as these games tend to have. It's still getting used to the controls just because they're different from what I've been playing for the past 3 years, just with the layout. And the controllers are a little bit smaller than I'm used to too, so I'm just getting used to it. I don't see that there's any real motion controls I can tell right now, but maybe some of the items I get later will have that. Oh, I like the sound of learning this. It sounds like Slate. But yeah, that'll do it for now. First hour is fun. See what the second hour brings. I'm gonna rate this thing overall, but I think what's really important to do. Let me stop moving around and just kind of set it on something. This looks like a good backdrop here. I really want to explore not only the game overall and moments of the game, but also an hour by hour kind of feel. with these games nowadays. I watched the recent Kind of Funny podcast, and they talked about how the gaming industry has changed, and it used to be a forever growth. The more you pump out a good game, people were playing it, and now it's changed. The market's saturated at this point, and everybody's competing now. Instead of just creating good games to get new players in, now they're creating games and trying to take players' attention from other content that they're absorbing. People are streaming and watching streams. People are playing other games. They're watching movies. And all the other life obligations, especially if you're older and you're working. A lot of gamers are older. I think maybe even the majority of gamers now are working age, as opposed to gamers being of in school. Might be a little wary with factoring college into there, but I think life obligations, commitments, and also all of the content that's out there. These games are not competing over the same people now, and games have really kind of found their niches. There's RPGs, there's single player experiences, there's multiplayer MMOs, and as we go through, the majority of players right now are playing about the same, the 10 biggest games out there: Minecraft, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Fortnite, GTA 5. Still, that game's still going strong, and then the Bethesda's like the Skyrims and stuff. So games out there aren't just trying to get the next game out after people beating the previous game to give them the new thing to play. There are games out there that have been going on 10 plus years that people are constantly living in and absorbed in. And this may be one of those games. I don't know what the gameplay experience is after you beat the main story, if there's a lot to still do in it. But I want to do an hour by hour, because you could have a 10 out of 10 experience, I think, nowadays for hours and hours. And then you have a spot, especially I think open world sandbox games have this, where you have a dip and it goes down to 6, 5 out of 10, and after a little bit of time, I think you just move on. A lot of people do. They, especially if you don't have time. If you really have to budget time in your day to play games, you really have to make a lot of tough choices. And sometimes you're not even making a choice. You're just choosing, when you have a choice of what to do, you just don't want to come back. You want to try something else, or there's something else that you are currently enjoying that you want to continue to enjoy, and then you just don't come back. So I think that is an important thing to factor in nowadays. There's a lot of gamers out there, and myself used to be that way, where I would beat a game. I would just play a game and beat it. There's a lot of games I was looking through. I have to remember the name of the site. I'll probably post a link to it, but it's like a letterbox, but for video games, and you go through and you realize how many games you started to play and you enjoyed and you really liked and you never beat. And sometimes you have a good reason for it, sometimes you don't. And it probably is just that you were enjoying something more, or you changed jobs, and then you picked up something new and you just didn't come back. And so it's really important that games stay fun and keep your attention, and find ways for you to enjoy the experience, especially if it's throwing a lot at you. Sometimes they throw so much at you, you don't know what to do, and then you just stop. So find ways to keep you engaged in the way you want to play the game, if there's multiple ways to play it. So that's what I'm going to try to do, evaluate these games going forward in that way. Gauge how I'm feeling in that moment. I don't want to judge anything too harshly, but I think it's just good to know, I think there's a lot of people out there sometimes too that want to know, if I only got a few hours a week to devote to something, and this game looks interesting, if I play it for 3 hours, am I gonna enjoy those 3 hours? And then what after that? Is it still good enough in those 3 hours to spend my time if I'm not sure when I'll be able to come back to it? So yeah, that's what I think there's a good value there, where a lot of people are really, good shows, good movies that are coming out. Right now as I'm recording this is April, where I am, in the northeast of the United States. It's snowing middle of April, it's snowing. So once the weather gets nice, also competing with my intention there to go outside and enjoy just being out there. Because it seems, who knows how many good days we're going to have the way this year's been going so far. So ultimately, just to wrap this up, put a nice little bow on it, want to make sure that we're addressing, is what I experienced fulfilling in the little time I've spent doing it. I don't think every game needs to be measured on how the complete experience is. I think sometimes a game can also just be measured by how the first few hours are, and if those are enough just to hop in and play. Does it take a long time to get there, to get to the enjoyable part? Because a lot of people don't want to wait for that. They want to be able to, they're juggling everything in their life, and they have a few hours before they go to bed, and they're tired. Can they jump right in and enjoy it, or jump back in and enjoy it? So that's something I'll be keeping in mind. And so first off, 10, too early to say maybe 10 out of 10, but I enjoyed every moment I played of this so far, and I'm so much more excited just where I am right now. So much more excited to see where else I can go. I want to go everywhere all at once, and I know I can't. So where am I going to go next? Probably to that church over here where the old man told me to go, or at least pointed out to me.